Oh, I was talking about tarot, but if you want to do,
Yes, please.
yeah, I'll use that one. Okay. Okay, so with the group, I agreed to do a blob reading, which means that it is not directed at any one person. It's directed at everyone who can hear this video, including the people in the room and all of you.
Why don't you do a reading about the controversy over this, the shitholes?
How would you read that?
What is
What is the truth?
what
Okay.
is,
All right, I will do a
lay
review on
out
that.
this scenario as it's affecting the world or something to that effect.
Okay, let's do that. Okay.
Well, it's on the radio on the way into town. I keep having to change channels and it's still there.
Okay, so everybody in the world has heard the word shithole now.
Ask what the effect's going to be. Something like that. What's the effect of that? Of this whole thing? Without any.
I have now drunk my entire crate of wine, and I have my cheat sheet book just in case I get a card that I don't understand. Okay, so let's get the collective unconscious going in this. Just
What do you want me to do?
shuffle. Put your.
Does this involve politics?
No, we're just going to ask what the effect of it is.
What
and
is
see
the
what
effect
cards
of
say.
I don't
the
even know what it is.
Shithole?
What are you talking about?
the president's shithole comment?
Okay, I'm not touching the cards. I'm not getting into politics. Not because I have an opposition. I just don't want to be involved in this too much stuff.
You wanna
Okay,
do
fair
internal?
enough.
What's
No,
internal?
no, fair enough.
What's internal we could do?
Okay. No, I mean let's. I had another.
That was just a
No.
because there's
No.
a debate going on and it's not settled. So I just thought, what's going to be the effect of the overall outcome of this?
I will consider doing this as
Excuse
a.
for everyone to stall some more actually moving forward.
Pardon?
Excuse for everyone to stall moving forward because now you've got a one deadlocked again just when it looked like things were starting.
But if you let the cards say it, there's no.
Look, I made an agreement that I wasn't going to talk about political topics.
I have no objection if you want to do one for that and then do another one.
No. I'm going to do a blob reading. Okay. And a blob reading is my reading that is for everyone. Okay.
Who's
And
everyone? Us?
everyone that can hear this.
Oh,
Okay. And it's based on my boast that if I walked into an auditorium with 1,000 people in the room and I threw the cards across the stage and then read them without putting them into any sort of layout whatsoever, everyone in the room would think I had done a reading for them. Okay. And so this is a blob reading. I have no idea whether it will have any meaning for you, but my argument is that it will. Okay? And let's make a pact around the table that you'll be honest if you think I touched some.
I don't think you did. I think the cards might.
Well, okay, the cards may. Okay. But
And in
it's
fact,
also
they're-
my interpretation of the cards.
Well, your interpretation is where you may fail or succeed. Because I will be able to see the cards and go, I see how that applies to me, but you won't. Your interpretation may.
Well, no, I won't.
Well, I know how to read it for myself. But
Well, that's right. All of you know how to read it for yourselves.
yeah,
And-
you can do some very
And,
generalized.
It's a blob reading.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so, but anyway, it's going to be a
Seems
blob
disrespectful to the
reading
deck.
in a Celtic cross only
anyone
because I don't have room to throw things across the floor
We
and
can clear out this space.
here in Sammons. Actually, the room's empty. I could do it, but
We'll get you a broom.
whatever you want to do, just touch them.
Can't get it in my hand. So.
Okay, so this reading is a generic reading that will have meaning for you. And it doesn't matter what question you put to it.
That's an idea. Everybody put a question to it, and then.
Well, I mean,
you
you can put a question to it,
Okay.
by all means. Everybody can put a question to it, but everyone will think I did this reading. Everyone will think I did this reading for them, and I would argue that if you come on this video and put a response that says that I didn't address you, then that all the more proves that I did, because I touched some complex that you felt you had to defend yourself.
So if you don't come on, you never know.
Well, I mean,
It's sort of loaded in your favor here.
it is loaded.
You're damned if I do, and you're damned if I don't.
Well, if I have to sit in the middle of a pizza restaurant in Annapolis, Maryland, and do a reading on a deck of cards, I'm using, by the way, the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, and so I'm not really familiar with this deck yet, but if I have to do a reading with an unfamiliar deck in a public place for 515 people out there in the world, and here goes. So the first Major Arcana that comes up will be the Significator. This is the Seven of Wands, which isn't a Major Arcana. By the way, Bill, I've decided to go with your position that wands are the intuitives,
Yeah.
and swords are the.
Discriminate.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the concept. I think it could go either way, but I'm not going to argue it. Okay, so the Seven of... this is interesting. So I had the Seven of Wands, and then I have the Seven of Pentacles, and then I have the Two of Cups.
I just forgot to tell you there are no
There are no what?
there are no
Major Arcana
Major
in this,
Arcana.
in this deck. Okay. Oh, well, I got the Hermit.
all right. My
Okay,
favorite guy.
so in the Wild Unknown deck, the Hermit card is a tortoise, and he has on his back a hurricane lamp. Go ahead, pass it around. So this is the Significator,
Okay.
and so it suggests that there will be wisdom. It suggests that we are in the presence of wisdom coming out of this reading. Okay, and pardon? You're not wise, Bill?
No, it's just that it's like none of this will be disseminated because it's the hermit. You know, it's all here's a guy in a cave having enlightenment. You know?
Well, no, I mean this is the Significator. This is sort of where you are right now. Your internal. If you're listening to this video, you're trying to look at something that's internal. Okay.
Hermit's my card lately.
Pardon?
Hermit's been my card lately.
Okay, good. So
The last reading.
the Three of Pentacles reversed is where you are right now, and I'm going to have to look up the meaning of this because here's the Three of Pentacles. Here's the Three of Pentacles, which is at the base of a mountain with three pentacles, and it's reversed. And this is where you are right now, so I need a little help with this because I'm not familiar with this image.
Oh, you've got your list.
I've got your notes from before, but does it apply to
Sure.
different?
What was my note from before?
Three of Pentacles reversed is creative block, beware of sloppiness.
Creative block. Creative block. beware of sloppiness. Let's see what this says. The task ahead is a momentous one, usually related to your job or career. The Three of Pentacles suggests you must focus all of your efforts. Discipline, strategy, and hard work are needed more than ever. If you become weary or overwhelmed, rely on those around you. This is a card of teamwork, so you may need the strength of others to conquer the mountain. However, this is the reverse of that, so you don't need teamwork. You don't need just, screw it.
There's no INT.
Go play golf.
Okay, so what crosses you is the Nine of Wands. And again, I'm not familiar with this card either, so we have to look at it. Okay, so there is the Nine of Wands in the Wild Unknown deck. And so that's what's crossing you. And so you've been in this, you're in this screw it position, but
Put your 9 of Wands side.
okay, wait a minute, Nine of Wands. Okay, so this is what it says for this Nine of Wands card. All nines, as nines usually imply, your journey is near completion, but on this final stretch you find yourself growing weary. Doubt and fear are running through your mind. The Nine of Wands asks you to rally your confidence and realize how far you've come. Lift your eyes and take a few more steps. Soon all your hard work will start to pay off. Okay, so that's crossing the screw it attitude. So, yeah, okay. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, what you said was what she said.
Yeah.
Things would be blocked.
So what did you say about Nine of Wands?
No, the 3 of.
Okay.
Right, and then the Nine of Wands is done fighting, resting.
What is it?
Done fighting, resting, if that's right side up. I didn't have a reverse for that one.
Well, it's a crossing card, so it crosses this attitude of, screw it.
So you're done. You're resting from this. Cross it. When you say crosses it, does that mean?
It's opposite. It's fighting back against it, right? Okay, so now the what is above you is the Son of Swords reversed. And the Son of Swords, first of all, is this card, which is an owl with a sword coming after you.
Is that the Knight?
Yeah, a Knight of Swords. It's the same as the Knight of Swords, and it's reversed.
So you're not gonna
Okay,
a
so
lot of action in this.
I think we should look at the Son of Swords. Okay, so the Son of Swords, a dynamic creature. The Son of Swords is a man of action. Not of grace. He pushes forward toward his goal with urgency and determination. To top it off, he's very well educated, making him a force to be reckoned with. Usually he's seeking approval from the patient, and just Father of Swords, who casts quite a shadow onto his son. Working with this stimulating and exhausting young man can prove to be a challenge. But this is reversed, and so maybe you have a namby-pamby above you, a wimp.
Okay, I liked her reading.
Okay, what was your reading?
Well, this is the Knight of Swords is the same?
Yes.
All right, so reverse was chaos, disregard for consequences.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, so above you is...
Chaos.
Right,
What does
okay.
above you signify versus?
Like supervisory or...
I mean, it is what it is to you. So above you suggests that this is hanging over your head. And so what's hanging over your head is chaos. Okay, that's what Des is saying, right? Okay. All right. What's below you? Oh my God.
Oh, that doesn't bode
What's
well.
below you is the Nine of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Swords is a very tough card in this deck. Okay, so
Right side up.
yeah, there are a lot of swords in this.
Is it upright? Or
Upright.
upright?
Hard to tell that.
Nightmare stress.
Okay.
The Hermit.
Yeah, so the Nine of Swords is nightmare stress. In this, it reads Dark Visions, Anguish. An extremely dark card, the Nine of Swords reveals the deepest shadows of the self. It indicates insomnia, nightmares, and worries in the midnight hour. Often these states are accompanied by guilt, despair, or even depression. You'll be battling with yourself, so turn to others for help, find joy, reach out. Okay, and so, yeah, this is a very tough card, and if this is under you, if this is in your unconscious and you're feeling depression, you need to pay attention and get some help from your friends, doesn't it? I mean, that's what it would suggest to me. Okay, what's behind you is the Five of Cups reversed, and the Five of Cups reversed in this deck is this horse that's not very happy, and he's really in his cups.
Oh,
Go ahead, here you go, Bill.
it's upside down.
Oh, I thought we got reversed.
Okay, so what have you got there?
Lamentation complete. Suggest
What?
ready for rebirth.
Pardon?
Lamentation completes.
Okay.
Suggest ready for rebirth.
All right. So what's behind you is that
There you go, Bill.
you've completed your. So that's the reverse.
That's the reverse.
Okay. So the reverse.
Lamentation complete, ready for rebirth.
So the reverse of this card says your lamentation is
I guess if it's
complete
the opposite of the
and you're
horse's
ready
head, it's the
for
horse's-
rebirth, which is important because, as we've discussed in this group, getting to rebirth through the Job archetype is the objective. Okay, so the Five of Cups indicates a time of sorrow. No, it's like this, right? Five of Cups indicates a time of sorrow. A relationship may fall apart, or an old friend could slip away. There will be disappointment and even regret when this card appears. It's important not to make any hasty decisions. It may also be helpful to look at the type of expectations you place on others. Perhaps they can never do enough to please you. But we got it reversed. So as Des has told us, your lamentations are over. In the past. Thank goodness. That's a good thing. Okay, in the future, you have the Seven of Swords reversed. Now here's the Seven of Swords in this deck. You have this little fox, and he's sleeping on a sword. He's got 6 swords above him.
Seven of Swords would be pretty good with seven reversed.
So what? Go ahead, Bill. What's the Seven of Swords reversed?
Deception, facing bad things.
Say it again.
Deception, facing bad things.
In the future. Oh, that's not good.
I think I've influenced this reading a lot.
Okay, so here it is. Seven of Swords. There's the page. Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, is that the 6? No, it's the 7. 6 swords hang in plain view, while the 7th is tucked under the sly fox's tail. So goes the story of the 7 swords. A secret is being kept. You're either the keeper or the kept from, and it's time to identify which. Deceit and avoidance linger in the air. Face the cause of secrecy or risk ostracizing yourself. Okay, so in the future, you're facing a secret, and it may not be a very good secret, so you have to face it. Okay, so the next card is the UR card, and the UR card is the Mother of Pentacles. Okay, so that'll be the Queen of Pentacles. That looks like a very positive card to me. So you are the Mother of Pentacles. And so the Queen of Pentacles, yes, what have you got there?
Mature, well-grounded philanthropist.
Okay, so based on the Rider-Waite readings we were doing in December, this has that you are a mature philanthropist.
Yeah.
Okay. Pardon? What? No comment? Are you,
It's looking at the other direction.
It's saying it's pretty dismal reading.
it's pretty. I mean, I've been worried about this year for quite a while. And so this is the Mother of Pentacles. Okay, the Mother of Pentacles. Here it is. So let me just show you this page. Okay, so the Mother of Pentacles excels in the home. She knows exactly what to do while raising a family and tending to the tasks of daily life. There's a potential for her identity to become wrapped entirely around her children and home, which leaves her needy and attached. This is the cause of most of her turmoil. She often has qualities of a healer and is very connected to nature. Okay, so this is you, and if you're a man, this is your feminine side we're talking about. Okay, they want the Father of Swords. Okay, so...
Is that reversed or?
No, it was upright. Okay, so the Father of Swords in this deck is this. Will be the King of Swords. Pass it around. Bill? Okay.
Who is this? They are, you said?
No, this is they want.
Oh.
They want. Like all the Swords family, the Father has a gift for perception.
Strong, discerning.
He has a distinct ability to remove himself emotionally from a situation so that he can truly see it from all angles. He is therefore respected by others, who usually describe him as fair or just. He's a responsible man with deep ties to his family.
That's what they want.
Yeah. So, what did you have?
Authority, clear, and thinking.
Okay. So they want an authority figure, a father figure. Okay. Don't they always? I mean, everybody wants the father that will protect them, right?
No, I want to be the father.
You want to be the father? You can do everything? You want... Okay, so you want the Hierophant-Reversed. Okay, so here's the Hierophant.
This is what you want?
Yeah,
Oh, cool image. I like that image.
yeah.
Does it have another name?
No, that's it.
No, it's Hierophant.
It's a major arcana.
It's a major arcana, the number 5.
Okay.
Okay, so here it is in the picture. This is the Hierophant. Okay. In its simplest form, the Hierophant represents a mentor or teacher. This card signifies a hunger for knowledge, whether it is in the practical or spiritual realm. You've come as far as you can. You've come as far as you can on your own, and it's the time to deepen your practice. Don't hesitate. Join a class. Go to a workshop. Don't be afraid of new experiences. A new ceremony or ritual may prove to be both comforting and rewarding. Open your heart, and your teacher will soon appear. Except that this is reversed, so your teacher ain't coming.
Your teacher's at the beach.
No, I mean, but this is you want, so you've had it with authority figures like teachers and
Well,
things
the
like that.
Hierophant, yeah, okay.
Right. And
It's almost like a guru.
well, or yeah, I mean, in the Rider-Waite deck, it's like the Pope, right? It's a teacher who teaches the rules of the physical world. Okay, and so the final card is the You Get card, and the You Get card is the Fool. There is the Fool.
That's a double meaning.
And there is the Fool. That's a pretty cool Fool card. Okay, so you get spontaneity
It's
and
a duck stepping off a limb
yeah, a baby
with
duck,
no wings.
a baby duck stepping off the limb, right? The fool is ready to fly. His young wings ache for flight, and with a single step, he leaves behind the comfort of the nest to begin the journey through the Major Arcana. Is he ready? Will he fall? Will he fall? This is a card about beginnings. It points to the side of you that is spontaneous, excited, naive, and inexperienced. Others may doubt your abilities. Be ready to be called the fool. Be ready to fall. No matter what people say about you, this is your journey, and it has already begun. Okay. So I would like very much if you would put a comment on this video and tell me whether this reading was meaningful to you. Okay.
It was to me, because I held to the shithole.
Okay, go ahead. It was to you because?
I put in my mind this is a reading about the shithole, the whole issue surrounding that, and I just wanted to see a picture, an image of that issue that's circulating in the news right now. So it fit really well, I think, with what I was looking for.
Interesting. Okay. So I am going to have to somehow can you take a picture with your cell phone and send it to me of this reading? This is the Fool upright. Now, how about you, John? Did it have any meaning to you?
It was rather confusing to me this time.
Okay.
Maybe I just not want to believe certain things. I don't know. Might be in denial.
Are you denying certain things that you
Yeah.
think came up for you?
I know that there's some truth there, but
You don't want to believe it.
I don't want to believe it necessarily.